Good morning, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to share with you from Melissa Kelley's book on developing resilience with respect to grief and loss. And I think there was a great topic here to discuss as far as what you, I, anyone else can do to develop resilience with regards to loss when things don't go our way, and how to not have resentment, but rather have hope, have resilience to help other people who are going through similar situations to develop a way of forgiving and moving forward. And I think this will be a great topic to discuss, so let's get this started. From Melissa Kelley's book on grief with the mosaic, I'm going to stress how ministers and teachers may not always have the right answers for us as people, and how we ourselves can develop that common sense over time. So let me get to my point. So although ministers are very often on the front lines of caring for those in grief, they do not always have the access to contemporary theory and research for appropriate pastoral and spiritual care. And what I want to highlight with that is, alright, sometimes we look at our ministers, our priests, the leaders to have all the answers. We put all this expectation on them to kind of take away our pain, the loss of things we've had in the past, loss of a friend, a loved one, a spouse, husband, wife. The smaller ones, like, oh, I was ghosted by my boyfriend and girlfriend. They never showed up for the date. They left me behind. My friends at the movie theater, etc., etc. And when we have all these moments of small and bad, of loss and grief, and we have that expectation on our religious leaders and people to care for us, and they don't deliver, how do we feel? I would argue it's even more of a loss. We feel like, wow, I wasn't heard. Why weren't you there to listen to me during my confession with you, or this time I spent with you in the office going through my problem, and yet you didn't seem to connect with what I was saying. You weren't listening to what my problem was or what I was feeling. And so what I'm trying to stress out with this is, okay, we ourselves, the people, we have the tools now to really take care and help each other out. In this day and age, I mean, when you see all these YouTubers throughout all their videos throughout the day, and you see, wow, people are really bringing up some really big points throughout the world in their lives with regards to divorce, separation, pain, suffering, and resilience of how they've overcome these things in the past. And so it's like, okay, when we see these stories of triumph, right, how do we respond in our own life? How can we take these lessons from other people from around the world and really incorporate that into our life? So my point is, let's develop that common sense. Let's grow. And I'll share with you further, no matter what people told you in the past, no matter what they were telling you, you will have common sense. You will grow, no matter what people said. And when the bullies leave your life, as they left my life, you come to realize, wow, they really were keeping me behind, and that I do have common sense, and that I can move forward from the past. And now I'm tired of being burned, and I'm ready to move forward. And just from me to you, you will grow. You will get out of your situations and find peace. And I think when you find that strength from within, where does it come from? So for me, I'll share, it's with forgiveness. Forgiveness of those of the past. And just remembering, okay, wow, why didn't I catch all those things from my friends in high school or at college, right? Why wasn't I so aware of the things they were saying about others and me, and what they believed about relationships, friendships, and things of the past? And I would think, wow, maybe I did put too much weight into their words. Maybe I did give them too much expectation at the time. And now because of that, I kind of have these memories of the past where I'm like, oh, I could be resentful, or I could look past that and say, maybe we just didn't have the answers back then, and I can be forgiving for people back then too. Now I can move forward. And so that way it's like, okay, we were young, foolish, but now that I'm older and wiser, getting a little stronger each day, now I can move forward and help other people going through similar situations so that they don't feel the loss of grief in their life as well. And I'm curious, well, how do you help people that are going through tragedies in their life? How do you present yourself to other people? Share in the comments. That'd be interesting. Because for me, it's like, okay, I like to have conversations with people wherever I'm at the restaurant, the store, the church, wherever in life. And I love the one-on-one dialogue, but also I really like, as I'm catching here now, this idea of YouTube, posting on a screen, posting now for others to see a recorded video, and that's really helping, in my opinion, a lot more people nowadays with all this information that we see online, helping people through situations that we see. And I think when you find your strength to help people in some way, that is really going to make a difference in the world. So from me to you, I'm hoping that these videos inspire, and I'll find other ways to help more people in my community with counseling as a social worker and other work in the future at some point for sure. But I think connecting back with Melissa Kelley's book, where our ministers and our leaders, okay, yes, we put all those high expectations on them to solve everything, but maybe we can be forgiving for them to some degree and just say, okay, in their role, in their position, they can only do so much. Now it's up to me and myself to take care of my family and friends and trust in my ability to really overcome the negative situation. And that is a lot of asking from me to you, of anyone, to really overcome the past. But I think we can. We have the ability to think, make the dots and connect. Wow, I was put in a terrible situation, but now that I'm out of it, it's like, wow, I survived. Now I can move forward with my life. So for me, it's like, okay, maybe I didn't have the right career, the right relationships in the past, or the right opportunities. And I realized, wow, maybe I did lose out. But then I think again, maybe I did come out okay. Maybe I'm okay now. Now I can move forward. And everywhere and every time and place, we're meant to be somewhere. And that's another thing that's kept me at peace with the past and moving forward with resilience, so that I don't fall sad. Just remembering, okay, now I'm here in this moment in the life with other people. I can make a difference. I can share with others. And now talking directly from me to you, you can be there for people. You can make that difference. You are special. You are unique and powerful. You have resilience to overcome the past. And whether a person has tattoos, scars, etc., there is good in people, and we can learn from our friends and our family. And I think if we look for a good friend to talk to about situations, that's another big thing. When you have that close friend and you can talk through these moments, it is a big help. Or just talking on a dialogue of some kind, on a video or journaling. Those are ways to help you develop resilience and to really think, wow, my common sense is growing. I'm learning from the past. I don't have to fall into those traps again. I can overcome. And so just from me to you, you will find your ways of resilience and you will become stronger as you grow. So that is for me, Mike the MC on Friday. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Be strong, courageous, resilient. I'm rooting for you. And just my final word to you, you do have the common sense to do and make smarter decisions. You can do this. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good one.